right, Larry, it is common practice to start by having you say and spell your name, so go ahead.
Name is Lawrence Shea, Lawrencea.
Okay, you can actually look at me, and are
Oh.
you good with Larry?
Larry's fine, yes.
Okay.
Larry Shea, Larry.
Great. And then owner?
Owner, yep, co-owner, but owner's fine.
Okay. Tom and Marty's. How long have you owned Tom and Marty's?
21 years. 21 years. We bought it from Tom's son way back when.
So how come it's not Larry, Tom, and Marty's?
You want Tom Marty's name value is much better than Larry and Mike, so.
All right. So, all right, let's just go ahead. I'm sure you've had to tell this story umpteen times, but go ahead, tell us how you got into this fix.
Well, it was a classic case of having a sports argument. And you know how you have a sports argument with your friends at the bar, and then you sort of dig in your heels. Well, I did that with Scotty Scheffler, saying he wasn't going to win the golf tournament the previous week. Probably not the smartest take I've ever had, but then I dug in. And then for some reason, and for the life of me, I have no idea, I typed it on Twitter, if Scotty Scheffler wins, I will eat Wendy's chili every day for a month. What happened? Scotty won. And thus began my journey.
So when did this month begin, and have you already started?
It was the
eating
25th, so it goes till February 25th. So currently I am on day 11, not even halfway through.
So when you eat the chili every day, is that literally all you're eating during
That
the
is
day?
all I'm eating. No other foods. Smoothies don't count. And for some reason, when I filmed the initial bit that I posted on Twitter, I said no crackers. And I have no idea why, because that is killing me. I mean, eating chili every day is not exactly an exciting experience. Not having crackers, though, is actually a form of psychological torment I didn't know existed. All I do all day is think about crackers.
So now, what brought you to say Wendy's chili? Is that something you normally eat?
I mean, Wendy's chili is good. Surprisingly, I didn't know it at the time, but thankfully it's actually pretty healthy. So what possessed me to think the idea and pick Wendy's chili? I don't know. I don't know. So in a way, it was, if I'm going to pick a singular food, a stupid food to eat, it was actually a good idea. That said, eating anything for 31 straight days, again, it's a physical challenge, but it's also a psychological challenge. I can tell you that right now. 11 days in, it's taking its toll.
All right. I've been having an internal debate on whether or not I'd go there, but chili does have kidney beans. Kidney beans are known for producing flatulence in people. Is this in?
I've had a lot of people talk to me about that. Dude Wipes actually found out about it on Twitter, and they just shipped to the bar a package. But I'm like, I have a cast iron digestive system. I mean, I am in the bar business. Okay, I eat bar food, I eat late food and all that. So that has not been a challenge, even though that is without doubt the number one concern for most people. But nope, been so far so good.
Good luck writing that.
Yeah.
I expect to see it in there. So then, when did Wendy's pick up on this whole thing?
Well, it's funny, on Twitter again, their Twitter was reaching out to me concerned. They're like, make sure you drink a lot of water. Are you okay? Blah, blah, blah. And I was like, I got this. But once they saw that I'm not being an absolute fool, well, at least relatively speaking, they reached out to me and, yeah, they're supporting me. So they sent me a sweatshirt and all the other stuff. And they're like, yeah, absolutely. So Wendy's is behind me. So me and Wendy, we got this, I think, hopefully.
Are they still making you pay for the chili?
They did send me some gift cards. That said, I'm handing them out to the crew at the bar. Like whenever I run a promotion, I'm giving out free chili gift cards. So I appreciate the gesture. I'm happily paying for my own. But the gift cards they sent me, I'm making them as prizes for like the various trivia and promotions that we run at the bar. So I do appreciate that though.
And what other support or feedback have you been getting from the community?
It's remarkable in that, you know, I live in my closed little world, a college bar. And then Twitter, it's like golf Twitter is what we call it. So it's not like, it's just a bunch of people, idiots like me, arguing golf. This one broke contain, where it got out on a TikTok and Instagram and all that. So people I haven't heard from in years, and they're all texting me and saying, Larry, you're an idiot. And I'm like, yep, absolutely. It's remarkable, though. It breaks down by gender. Like all the guy friends I have, all my pals, they're like, Larry, you're an idiot, but you absolutely have to do this. Meanwhile, all the women who are more sensible, they're like, Larry, you're an idiot. You cannot eat chili for 31 days. For the love of God, stop. So, yeah, but universally, it's Larry, you're an idiot. And I have to say, I agree with you. But a man has a code. You say you're going to do something, despite the suffering, you do it. So 11 days down, 20 to go, and I'm going to do it.
Now, I think there are a handful of Wendy's locally. Of course, the closest one I know of is over on the west side. Are you going to one regularly, and are they getting to know you at this point?
I actually initially did, because of the storm, did like a 12-pack DoorDash delivery. And the DoorDash driver was like, okay, here's your 12 chilies, guy. And I was like, okay. But since then, yeah, I've been going over to one on the west side. I grew up on the west side, so that's like my chilies. And yeah, so I go there and I get 3 a day. And that's what I'm having, 3 a day. And breakfast chili is not something I recommend, but lunch and dinner, it's still delicious, it's still good. Ask me that again in 2 weeks, I might have a different opinion, but so far, the chili part of it is actually pretty good. So I have no complaints in that regard. But we'll see how long that lasts. I just wish I could have crackers. Oh my Lord, I wish I could have crackers.
Care to make any promises regarding the Super Bowl?
Yes, absolutely. I will be having a nice crowd down here. While you guys are enjoying wings and burgers, I'll be eating chili. And I do think, as a Jets fan, Sam Darnold is going to win the Super Bowl. And as a Jets fan, that's the closest we'll ever come to winning one. So I'm really hoping he does it.
If the Jets lose, what happens?
Well, if the Seahawks lose, that would be the Jets' fault, because everything Jets do turns into just misery and pain. Jets are basically like a lifelong chili diet where it just never ends.
So in essence, you were prepared for this by virtue of having been a Jets fan.
Yes, absolutely, yes. It's through, the only joy is through pain and misery. That's what a Jets fan is, and now chili is. Again, I'm not saying anything bad about Wendy's chili, but it's definitely not something meant to be consumed for an entire month. And I've got 20 days. If I can just, in my mind, get to the halfway point, which I think is next Tuesday, and start counting down, then I might start to think I can do it without going crazy. But right now, yeah, it still seems like a long time.
All right, at this point, I'm good. Sam, anything else?
I think I'm good.
Okay,
All right.
absolutely. Hopefully it won't read in the news, man drops dead, but